Hi and welcome. So this video is about the bullshit of twin flames, the toxic energy of twin flames, and what is truly going on. So recently I have seen some videos out there and I was like, this is not the journey. The twin flame journey is an awakening journey of self. This is not a journey of finding your other half. And there is a lot of BS out there on what this journey is truly about. It's an awakening. Now, people are catapulted into awakenings for lots of different reasons, be it a relationship breakdown, be it maybe a disease, maybe a really, bad illness, be a career. If you are on a twin flame journey, a true twin flame journey, because let's face it, there is lots of really bad information out there about this journey that feeds into all that toxic, addictive energy. Now, does this journey catapult you into that crazy mind? Yes, it does. But some people that are on this journey are not truly on the journey. And that might be hard to hear. If you are not going through dark night of the soul, if you are not being led more into a spiritual path, and this is often you kicking and screaming into this and having to dig so deep within yourself, you're not on a twin flame journey. The twin flame journey is not about two halves becoming one and finding somebody to complete you. That is complete toxic energy of it. That's complete BS of it. Now, when you have gone through the process of the journey, when you have awoken to your true self and come into wholeness and fullness, does the other incarnation, i.e. twin flame, come back in? Yes, they do. But they're there to awaken you. They're there to trigger you, not to put all the energy and the focus on them. Now, at first, you will be really focused on them because you have been conditioned to believe that everything that you search for is outside of yourself. This journey is going to guide you back to yourself. So you learn, and not really learn, but become or unbecome everything that you were at your original soul blueprint. It is a journey of unbecoming, of all that unconditioning. And by that, I mean the fear, not really living how you truly want to live, not living in the place you want to live, not living and doing what you truly love. And, it also activates that lack. You have to face that lack energy of, where am I in lack in my life? Where am I always searching out of myself for other people's approval? Where am I always trying to, for somebody else there to complete me and to make me feel whole? This journey is going to activate all that. And in that, it will activate your abandonment wound. So you have to start to look at yourself, because this journey gets you to question, where am I abandoning myself? Or where have I abandoned myself throughout the years? Now, on this journey, when you are first activated, because you believe it is about another person, and you are so focused on the other person, you will put all your energy on there. Because what divine and source energy does is it gives you that God essence that is within you. it gives you believe it's in another. But here's the thing. The body is an illusion. This is the illusion of Maya. Yeah, the illusion of Maya. What is truly going on here? And I want to go back to the start. Let's go back to source. Let's go back to the Big Bang. We all come from source energy. Now, some souls that you will come into contact with are like your soul family. They're here to help you grow. They're here to help you evolve. And you have a really close vibration to them. So what it means is when that Big Bang happened, they were in that similar soul vibration to you. And so those souls, sometimes through pain, sometimes through happiness, they're here to help you grow and evolve. Now, twin flames, I wish we could get rid of, because even the wording a lot of the time is twin flames. I use it because, if I say anything else, nobody's going to really hear the truth. So twin flames, but let's rub that out, because even the word brings in that toxic energy a lot of the time, because people, we're in love and they're going to complete me. That's not the journey at all. They're here to awaken you. Now, do they come back in? Does it feel like the most incredible love that you've ever had? Yes, it does. Because when you look in their eyes, you see you. When you feel their energy, whether you have been in the same space or not, because remember, energy is beyond time and space. When you feel their energy, it is your own vibration that you are feeling. I often say, I wish I could unzip your suit that you are wearing, i.e. the face and the body and everything, and match it so you looked identical, and then you would view it different. You would see that actually, yeah, that is just another incarnation of me. And when you connect, the reason why it feels so deep and beyond this world, and when twins make love, it is beyond anything. Why? Because it is the same essence. It is the same soul signature and frequency. And when you look in their eyes and feel their energy, you are feeling your own God essence within you, which sounds really strong, but that's what it is. And they, in that bubble love phase, that's why often the bubble love phase, it can be quite short. And then the separation, soul recognition happens. The energy is built to that peak. That twins then, that is why sometimes there's that come in and go in again. Because the energy is of the Ida and the Pingala is moving up. And as it moves up, it is activating all the chakras as that Kundalini. Because Shakti energy is at the base of the spine. That Shakti energy, as she dances up to Shiva, because Shiva is within the third eye, and Shiva is the space holder. He is there to hold that space. But as he is holding space, he is dropping down into heart chakra. Shakti is moving up to heart chakra. Where they become one is in the heart. But it is not two halves becoming one. And this is the underlying golden piece of nugget here, both must find their own wholeness. And when they both find their own wholeness, they then can connect back in. This is a dance of your divine feminine, your divine masculine. We look at the yin and yang, and when the yin and yang symbol spins, it becomes one. This is the journey of duality moving into singularity. This is us moving into a higher state of consciousness. But this journey is not about looking, because sometimes people will say, I'm looking for my other half. When am I going to meet my twin flame? It doesn't work like that. The twin flame journey is orchestrated from birth. And it is two wholes coming into oneness of the one soul. Yeah, so it looks like there is two, but really two is an illusion, because at source energy, you have always been one. And this journey is learning how to balance that shared energetic field in the 3D. And that's what makes it hard, because a lot of the time people think that this connection is all about love and romance and treat it like a relationship, like a normal soulmate. Soulmates are two individual souls. This is the one soul learning how to energetically balance in the 3D. And it will trigger you. Why is it triggering you? Why do you feel triggered at every level? It's triggering you so you can work deeper on yourself. But if you, because I also, people ask about, toxic relationships, and is this, and, your other self will never truly abuse you. Now, sometimes they go off and look for, because when that separation happens, it forces divine masculine, which is the running part of the polarity. It forces them, and when I say it forces them, it catapults them into searching for comfort. They've grown up in a lot of the time through the conditioning, which I'm talking about, in a very materialistic, logic way of trying to seek comfort in the ego mind a lot of the time. And this journey is for both, which is one, is to release all those dense lower vibrations of lack, fear, betrayal, abandonment, all those lower vibrations, so you can move up into your full wholeness. But only you can do this. This is the journey of self. And whilever you are fixated on the other body and what are they doing, and listening to things that are keeping you away from what the journey is truly about, which is your awakening, then you will keep on looping and you will stay in the lower vibrations of lack, fear, and abandonment. And this journey activates your core wound. That's why when you are catapulted on the journey, you will feel pain in either the heart, sacral, or solar plexus. Why is this? Is because it is activating you so you can start to really come into your full wholeness and realize that nothing outside of yourself is ever going to fill that void. You are your own self-master. You are your own inner compass, and you are your own guru. Now, I guide on how to find that, how to shift the energy so you bring it all back to you. And the paradox about this is, once you release all that, once you release looking outside of yourself, once you release feeling that abandonment, and it's not just something that you release in the mind, this is an energetic shift that you go through. It's a process that you are going through on this journey. Where I come in is I help and support people when they are in feeling absolutely lost, so you can get out of that cycle, so you can bring it back to what the journey is truly about, and to stop feeding all that crazy addictive energy. If you're really new to the journey, what I am saying will probably trigger you, because you'll just be wanting to feed into all that, when are they coming back? When are they going to complete me? All, white horses and everything else. It's not the journey. So save me, because once you're further down the journey, you will then start to realize, actually, I think that this is way more than about another person. It's not about another person. That's a whole, do they come back in? Yes. Can you ever lose your other self? the other incarnation of you once this journey has started. No, you're on a journey. Both bodies are on a journey. It is the one soul. But there is lots of misinformation out there because people see that this journey is like hierarchy to soulmates. It's not that. Does it feel like the most incredible love of your life? Does it feel like a connection like you didn't think was even possible? Yes, it does. But is this journey about that? No, it's not. This is a journey of you, of your self-love, where you will find the answers. And what I guide on is to help you bring everything back to you. So you start to shift out of the pain, shift out of all that crazy looping, and really start to work on self. Because once you work on self, once you come into your own wholeness and you start to surrender and release and detach, that's when they start to come back in. But really, at that point, you will realize that there is no they, that it is oneness. And you shift into such an incredible space of self-love, self-mastery, and that wholeness where you will never feel abandoned, lack, or fear again. You realize that you have a mind, but you realize that you're not the mind. You see, this journey shows you that situations will always come up in your life. Obstacles will always come up. But through this journey, you will see that they're there to help you grow. And when you detach from the emotion of it and just allow the emotion to rise up and acknowledge and say, okay, that emotion is rising in me now. What is that emotion showing me? Where can I go deeper with that emotion? Then you will see the magic of this journey. If you need any more help and support on this journey, my website's there to help and support you and guide you further into what the journey is truly about. So really be aware as we are moving into this new earth and this higher vibration, we probably are going to see more BS out there about what twin flames are. And that can cause you an incredible amount of pain. It can cause you to loop. The other self is there to help you grow spiritually. And what I do want to say is, if you're not growing spiritually, if you haven't gone through Dark Night of the Soul, maybe you're not on a twin flame journey. And maybe it's time to question. Don't allow toxic behavior on this journey. And you know, this journey is all about self-mastery. And some of this video may trigger you, but my passion is about helping people and guiding people on this journey. And for us to start to share the truth of what this journey is, because there is so much BS out there. There's some really incredible, other teachers that are guiding what the truth of the journey is. There really is. But there's also a lot of BS out there. Don't feed into it, because if you feed into it, it will keep you looping on this journey. And this journey is about you coming into wholeness and fullness of self. If you need more help, make sure you subscribe, turn the notification bell on so you know when I next put out a video to help you on this journey. But really, I'm here just to be that light. I'll be that light to shine bright so you can see what your path is, because this journey is a pathless path. Why? Because this journey is your journey. Yes, there is a process that you go through. Yes, most twins go through the same process at different timelines, because really there is no time within soul. Time is a man-made thing. And if you really want to really start to understand what this journey is truly about, go and look up quantum entanglement. Quantum entanglement is where the truth is. Stop feeding into all that BS about two halves complete you and all that other toxic stuff of it, and go and start to look. Quantum entanglement is where you'll start to see the truth of this journey, and it explains to you why when one twin shifts, the other one shifts really, really quickly. Because really there is no separation what is taking place here. This journey is an energetic connection, and it's a connection like no other. I send you much love, many blessings.